Welcome back to episode 10, yo. Michael, what
though?
the fuck is good, bro?
Shit, obviously.
Yeah,
Shit
shit,
good.
bro. What's going on, man? Our world's on fire right now.
Word.
This whole year's on fire right now.
Yeah, nah, I said that today at work, man. Throw 2020 in the fucking can, bro.
Yeah.
Man. The point that I was trying to bring to my co-workers that are of the majority, mostly all, and yo, this is the 10th podcast.
10th episode, yeah.
10th episode. We actually skipped. We didn't even talk about. Let me pull it up real quick. We didn't even talk about Breonna Taylor, right?
Nope, we didn't.
That was May 15th.
Maybe, yep.
You know what I mean? That was a couple weeks ago. So, by my recollection, right? We got Ahmaud.
Uh-huh.
We got Breonna Taylor.
Yep.
And now we got this George Floyd stuff, right?
Yep.
So that's three things that we have to touch on in a span of 10 weeks. Like, that alone, like, is chilling to me. Like, I mean, like, it's just like, what? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Man.
It's tough, man, and it's so blatant. You see how flagrant it is right now, too. Like, with the police and, like, with the, you know, these, like, the rate, because Ahmaud Arbery wasn't murdered by police, obviously.
But it's racism.
It's just the system the fact that those guys weren't even arrested until like a week after, you know.
And this officer was what he was he fired or it was probably paid to leave or some dumb shit until they start looting and rioting, and now they want to put him in handcuffs. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why do we have to? So that there was like, so the question is that do we have to riot? But fuck, you're not paying attention to us. Like,
yeah.
They're not until we fuck up their money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
now
real.
when we fuck up your money, now you're gonna pay attention.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think about too. Like, people's stance on rioting and looting and stuff like that, and it's just like, oh, you know, they get mad. It's like, why can't they do stuff peacefully? All this stuff. It's just like, one, there are peaceful protesters out there. Honestly, a lot of the violence, like being like that's occurring in these protests, are probably a lot of like undercover fucking cops and shit like that. There's been videos
so
and
many
clips
videos,
of,
man,
of
of that
people,
shit, bro.
people dressed up like protesters, but out here just like actually low key paying people to start shit, paying people to loot.
Yeah,
and pay, like it's
I seen
wild.
a video like that.
It's wild.
I seen it looked like a police officer in all black. He was the first to be smashing windows somewhere. I can't tell you what city it was. I seen another video, dude. There was a pallet of bricks in front of a courthouse, right?
Yeah.
No construction around. He's panning his phone all around like, yo, there's no construction site around here.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did this pallet of bricks just appear here? Who?
Yeah.
Who? You know what I mean? But obviously he was a smart man, and it seemed like he wasn't gonna let no one start taking these bricks and humming it at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Because that's what they want us to do. Like,
Right, of
they
course.
want to paint us in that picture.
Of
you know what I mean?
course, it's shiesty, and it's like we don't know. I feel like it's got to get uglier. I feel in order for shit to like really change, because it's just like, yo, we do it peacefully, like, right? I think like Mike Pence, the VP, he said something about like the protests, like it's like, oh, you can't do it violently, whatever, blah blah blah. But the thing is that like Colin Kaepernick has been taking a knee peacefully for like the last 3 years, and that motherfucker walked out when he did that. He said he supports peaceful protest, and motherfucker walked out on, you know, Colin Kaepernick. So it's like, yo, what do you want us to do? You know, when we're peaceful, y'all don't listen, y'all don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
And then when like tempers boil, and it's like, like it's frustration, bro.
Yeah.
That's just fucking 400 years of frustration
Plus.
just boiling out. Like, that's what these riots are. And it's just like, personally, me, I'm not a violent person, but I fully not fully. I do understand the sentiment, like that frustration, and like why violence does ensue, because it's just like, yo, what do we have to do at this point? I want to shout out actually real quick, big friend of the podcast again, Manny. He you know, I was able to learn more through him, through his social media, about the Minnesota Freedom Fund, and their mission is they basically help pay the bail and legal fees for, you know, people of color and black people out there that basically get fucked by the system. And I donated $50 to that. I just felt compelled to do something, because it's just like, You know, the conversation is good. I do appreciate, and I actually did want to ask you what your thoughts are on, you know, the social media around all this right now, because it's tricky. I'm personally conflicted.
I haven't
in
I
terms
haven't
of, like,
I
all the
haven't posted
coverage.
nothing. I haven't reposted nothing, and
Right.
and I have friends on social media that are at a point that they're saying, like, some of them are saying, like, if I don't see you like socially visibly supporting us, then I can't be your friend no more.
Yeah.
Which kind of, like, I don't think that's right. I mean, like,
It's tough. Yeah.
I don't think that's the right way to go. Like, I don't, like, it's not like I don't post shit regardless. Like, I don't never, like,
Right.
but like, is that gonna make me a better person by reposting all these videos and is it?
Yeah. And
That's
that's what it is
If
too. and
you
it's just
know
like,
me, or if we're friends, we everybody in my circle all have the same opinions. Like, I don't even have to ask them about their opinions, because it's all, like, trust me, we want to be friends if I felt that you felt some sort of way, like the other
Right.
way. So, but I hear them. I hear them
Yeah.
clearly. Like, I mean, especially for, you know, the Spanish community, our majority friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like it's to the point that people are starting to pick sides, and it's gonna get worse. Like, I don't
Yeah.
see it getting.
But
And with the president that we have in place, like, I can't see it
yeah.
not getting worse. Like,
Exactly.
let's get into his tweet real quick, because I gotta bring that shit up.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Yep.
I gotta bring this shit up.
Please do.
Where the fuck is it? Okay. I can't quote. This is Twitter. This is our President Trump. I can't stand back and watch this happen to a great American city, Minneapolis. A total lack of leadership. Either the very weak radical left mayor, Jacob Fry, get his act together and bring the city under control, or I will send in the National Guard and get the job done right. ...
Yo, fuck Donald Trump.
Yo, he's that's a blatant
Word
threat,
to
bro.
YG.
That's a
and
blatant
Nipsey.
threat. Like, but then, right? Let's go back. And a couple months ago, there was some protesters out in Michigan, right?
Mhm,
For the coronavirus, right? So let's see what Trump had to say back then, right? To his all whites out there, right?
Right. Yeah.
Whites.
Yeah, I know exactly what
Let's
you're
get it.
talking about.
Let's get it.
All white people.
All
out
white
there
people out there
protesting about wanting
protesting
to
about
getting haircuts and fucking
and
wanting
not
to go
wearing
outside.
their masks.
Yeah.
The governor of Michigan should give a little and put out the fire. These are very good people, but they are angry. They want their lives back safely. See them, talk to them, make a deal. So that's
Eat a dick.
So that's the yo,
Eat a
bro.
dick.
Like this is a movie, bro. Like
Yeah.
we couldn't have predicted this shit 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or 5 years ago. We couldn't, bro. Like, and the saddest part is, yo, like again, our president's racist. There's not even there shouldn't be a doubt in anyone's mind, right? So unless you are racist like our president, there's no way you should be picking him again. I don't care what the fuck your political views are. Right, left, up, down. I don't care, bro. I don't care. It does not fucking if you don't support racism, you can't fucking vote for him, bro. You just can't.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Yeah.
So if he gets elected again, right?
Yeah.
That definitely shows that this country's fucked.
Yeah.
It's 1,000% that this country is all fucked, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Like, either we gonna have
Another
it's gonna
4
get,
years of this shit. Another 4 years of this shit,
it's
bro.
gonna get worse. Or I don't know, bro.
I really don't know, yo. And it's like, yo, and yeah, and like going back to me being in terms of like conflicted with I feel like it's cool, but at the same time it's just like, yo, your social media posts and my social media posts, that shit you're reposting about bringing awareness to this shit, the people that need to see that are not seeing that.
Word.
Because they don't follow
They
you.
don't follow you.
And
That's a great point.
that's why I prefer. That's why instead of like trying to bring awareness on like my social media, which I will obviously gonna clip this and put this up. It's just, I feel responsible like to do that. But it's just, goddamn, I'm like so burnt out right now. I forgot what I was saying. I just forgot what I was saying. Give me 1 second.
Shit's fucked, cuz.
Shit's fucked.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Shit's fucked.
Shit's fucked.
Like,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't.
Let's get in. So you didn't watch the video, right?
No, bro. I didn't watch that video. I didn't watch the Ahmaud Arbery video.
You didn't watch that one either?
Nah. It says like, what's the point? Like, I saw the Eric Garner one 5 years ago, and it's just like, yo, that shit makes me sick, bro. Like watching that shit.
Like blatant video evidence,
yeah.
right? And man, like, how is there even a shot that he gets away with something like that? Like, how? That's fucking baffling, bro. This shit's baffling. I don't, man. What a start. I don't even. Can we flip this podcast into a good mood after this? Like, this is gonna be tough.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna show.
No, we can. We can do whatever we want.
No?
So I'm saying, I'm a little. My bad. I was in the middle of something real profound just now, and then I just fucking blacked out.
Happens to me every day.
Just fucking. Nah, I'm just a little burnt out, bro. I got drunk last night.
Word.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Thanks for showing up, by the way. I did not expect my boy Michael pulled up. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Steven real quick. It was his birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Big shout out to Steven. I don't have the soundboard up right now. Yeah, man. And he just finished 75 hard. So congrats on that.
Word.
It was also my boy Michael Mendoza's birthday.
Word.
Not too long ago as well. It was the 27th, right?
It was the 27th.
The 27th. So shout out to you, Big Balls.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Shout out to you.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I felt compelled to go. Like, I was just like, fuck, Steve's birthday. I might as well just show up, have at least a beer with him, because now he could drink again, right?
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I gotta go.
Quick side note, I remember what I was going to say like 5 minutes ago.
Say it.
I will be following up, if you're listening to this, just posting some good links, some petitions, some good organizations that help combat everything that's going on right now. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, just I'm
and I'm still not done with this. I'm not done with that topic, bro.
I'm not either.
It's just like I want to talk about the other officers that are there. Like, what happens to them?
What do you mean?
So he had his.
you mean within that
in the video?
Okay, yeah.
The Asian officer that was sitting there,
yep,
in front of the bison, making sure no one comes in, right?
Uh-huh.
Homie has Floyd's. He has his neck, right?
Yeah, he has knee on his neck.
Knee on his neck. There's 3 other officers that on top of his body, right?
Yep.
And he's cuffed.
Yep.
Yep. Where's he going?
Nowhere.
Where the fuck is he going, bro?
It's mad. It's like literally maddening. And it's just like I hate. And what sucks is that like they never, they always get off.
He pleaded, bro, for his life. 9 minutes straight, bro, with his fucking and like 4, he wasn't even responsive. It was like 4 minutes, he wasn't even responsive, bro. Like, he pleaded for his life. The man said, side note, look this up for me, man. The mayor, some mayor in fucking Mississippi. Look it up. It should pop up right away, bro. This fucking Todd said if he could scream, I can't breathe, that means he's breathing. Yo.
What is his name is Mississippi mayor apologizes.
Fuck your apology.
I'm looking at
the
pictures
fuck
of him
out of
right now,
here,
bro. He looks like fucking. I don't even know. He looks very unhealthy.
Oh my god, bro. Bro, these are the leaders of our fucking country, bro. That we have to sit like. Are you what?
Fucking. And so like. That kind of leads me into another like kind of overall topic surrounding this. Is just like and what pisses me off is the conversation around like the police when this shit happens too. It's just like, oh, but you can't like. I hate when people bring up like, yeah, but don't lump in all the cops. Not all cops are bad. All this shit, blah blah blah. Like, what are your thoughts on the conversation around like the police and like especially when things flare up again?
Before it was always fuck the police. Like I've not like, especially growing up. Like I've never respected a cop ever. But once I got into my line of like construction, like we use cop details all the time. Like I mean, we like they'll come off a shift, they're getting fucking time and a half to sit there in their squad car, make sure we don't get, ran over by pedestrians. While we're working in the street. And these are, like before I used to be blatantly like I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're a cop, I can't fuck with you. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But then, I get older, we mature, like, these are people. I mean, they're
Right.
they're regular people. I mean, that's the scariest part about an officer is that, like, they're just a fucking regular person that has to put on a uniform every morning, bro, and a fucking and we give him a gun, and now he has my life in his hands. Like, who is he?
Right.
Who is he?
Right.
Like, he's
Yeah, I just feel I agree, bro. I feel like we have this at least in this country, this idealistic picture we paint about like the police and our servants, and then being what they're supposed to be, protect and serve, right? That's what they're supposed to be.
Word.
And I agree with that, but that's not the reality. Like, that's not why people join the police force. At the end of the day, it's a means to an end. People trying to get a check, people trying to get a bag, people trying to get a union, people trying to get a pension,
all of that.
all of that,
Yes.
right? And then, so what ends up being is like you there's this huge idealism on what it's like to be a cop, but like we forget that these are normal people, and then like it's like, yo, this is just a gang at the end of the day. It's just the biggest gang, because it's just like then you get lost in the fraternal. People get lost in the fraternal aspect of it, and they don't hold each other accountable within the system, and then that's why these motherfuckers get off, because they're just like, oh, he's a cop, all this shit, they got pulled. Like, that's really what it is. It's like, at the end of the day, being like what it is, what it's supposed to be is protect and serve. You're above an ordinary citizen. You're supposed to be here for us. And at the end of the day, it's just a fucking gang with the most power, with the most clout, because they're backed by the government. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, that's what pisses me off when people talk about, like, oh yeah, there are good cops. There are good cops. Cops are good people. I know cops. I know people who work with cops. But it's just like, we can't, I feel like, especially in times like this, when people are rioting, when people are fucking frustrated and they're angry, like, that's when people, like, that's their first reaction. Yeah, but not all cops are bad. Yeah, but like, you're not fucking understanding then, like, what the fucking issue is. If that's your first like reaction or like response to what, like, to this conversation, it's not all cops are bad. Yeah, we know, but clearly you don't understand what the fucking problem is. So, yeah, and it's really frustrating. I'm sweating right now.
I like, what do we do though? Like, what is the answer?
Honestly, like, yeah, I don't know, bro. I honestly think like it's just gonna have to get uglier. Like, for shit to like it's gonna have to get uglier. And if we have another 4 more years of Donald Trump, like, it's gonna get uglier. Like, you know?
Yeah, I do. Unfortunately.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. I'm really hungover though. I'm really hungover.
So yeah, Steven's birthday yesterday.
Steven's birthday. We're back. We're jumping all over the place right now.
And yeah. Fuck, bro. Yeah, Steven's birthday. Yeah, I had to show up, man. That's my guy. Like, I mean, I just felt real compelled to go over there for at least a couple minutes, show face, say what's up.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
And yeah, man, this whole fucking, this has been trying.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely trying, bro.
It's weird.
Especially during these corona times. Like, everything's just so weird. Like, I just can't. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking understand.
Yeah, man.
But back to quarantine shit, right? I've been breaking all type. I don't.
It's low key. Like,
it's done. It's done, right?
Low key done. Mentally,
it's low key done. Mentally, we're
done.
People,
yeah.
Yeah, amongst everyone
in Providence, at least. I think.
I think that's
why we're talking.
I think it's more in the country than you know, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like, but the big cities,
they're still on lock. I mean, they're still not opened up fully. I mean, like, for Rhode Island, we got restaurants open now, the parks are open, beaches are open. Like, I might be limited at the restaurant or the bar, whatever the fuck. You might have some disposable menus and fucking laminated, but they're open. You can go.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Mass ain't.
Mass ain't open right now?
I don't know, restaurants. They finally open outside. Like, they just did phase 1. Like, you know, so you got outdoor seating. You could be out there, but you still got to wear a mask everywhere. But
everything open today here, right?
as phase 2 here is like salons and
Oh yeah, the barbershop. Oh
Barbershop's
my
open.
god. Oh my god.
barbershops open. You can. I think I read somewhere the mall's about to open. I think. So yeah, I think this shit's over. Honestly, like the way I've been acting these. Yeah. This last weekend, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This weekend, I think we had probably like 15 people at the crib last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before, like, what was it? What night was that? I went to Julia and Jeff's. I think that was last weekend.
Yeah.
And she's pregnant. We definitely shouldn't be around her right now. We're
Right.
all up in her crib. She came out. They came to our house to Saturday and shit. Like,
Yeah.
we're breaking all rules.
Yeah.
Fuck it. If we die, we die together. That's how I always felt about like like people be like, fucking meteor hits, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're all gonna die. So fuck it.
Right.
We all gonna go. Fuck
That's
it.
very true. God damn, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm still thinking about that shit too. You know what I was thinking about?
I feel bad too because it's just like I'm like kind of out of it in my head right now because of last night, and I just felt like I feel bad for not being able to fucking be more present here and get my words out better. But yeah,
let's
it's
talk
just
about
fucking-
talk about like what's the like most blatant like racism that you've ever had to deal with.
that I've ever had to deal with. It
Personally.
was personally, that's the thing with me, with the way I grew up and the schools I went to. Like, it was never blatant. It was always just mad. Like, it was always just subtle shit.
Yeah.
Always a lot of subtle shit. And always shit that I'm looking back on now. Just like little shit, even so with my hair, or just like, yeah, always subtle shit is weird. I also did have a good grade in terms of like the people that I went like in my class. So I didn't have it as bad. Like, I had a good group of friends. My boy Manny, he was a year above me at PCD. He has, his own experiences there that were like a little bit more like fucked up than mine. But yeah, I'm trying to think of blatant. I got put in the back of a cop car once at Keene, New Hampshire, because I was fucking carrying a beer, and my boy had to talk to the cop, and like, he talked me out of it, because obviously I didn't have no, like, I was just a fucking college student. I had no priors. Like, I was an innocent little kid, just trying to party at Keene, New Hampshire. Everybody is just it was just like have you driven down like like by that PC Row house is like on Pembroke right off of Smith.
Yeah.
And it, like, when it's lit, like the golf party, it was like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
But it was dark. It was a little darker out, and
you had a beer in your hand?
I had a beer in my hand, and this motherfucker like literally put me in the back of he cuffed me, put me in the back of the cop car, and was like gonna arrest me and shit. And my boy talked him out of it. He ended up just giving me a ticket and shit. But yeah, I was like, yo, fuck you, bro. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's the most blatant thing I can think of right now. Oh no, I lied. It's not as blatant. It was just like fucking little white kid. Remember I told that story about like the one kid that I punched in the face?
Yeah. For Jesse.
That kid, like, he came.
Who
back
is
around.
this kid?
He was when Jesse and Steven, they lived in Cranston,
Western Cranston.
Yeah, in West Cranston, and
To be exact.
yeah,
different.
Western Cranston, right? Cranston West.
Yes.
West.
The
The West side.
Yes.
They had this.
For our out-of-state listeners, that's where the big houses are.
Yeah,
all right?
they lived on a cul-de-sac and everything.
You hear
a
him.
couple of years.
Cul-de-sac.
Yeah. Beautiful house, and we were cool with their neighbor. Here and there, and then one of his neighbor's friends was coming chill, and he was just like violating one time. I remember, he said some shit, and then he ran away, and then Jesse or somebody comes running to me. He's like, "Yo, he called you like you fucking Dominicans or some shit like that, some racist shit." And I chased this fucking, like, he was already had a head start, but I knew he lived around the neighborhood, and I like tried to chase him and find him on foot so I can beat the shit out of him again. And yeah, I guess that's it right now.
Word. I feel like for me, it's just
What about you?
It's always like profiling shit. Like, I mean, like,
Right? Yeah.
like, but like blatant profiling.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like I'm just like, I don't know, like growing up, like you just get used to it. Like,
Yeah, some old white lady. My fault. Keep going. I just interrupted.
No,
you.
go ahead. No.
Some old white lady at Stop and Shop. She got me kind of tight because she did the same shit. Like, she was ringing me up. She's working at the cash register, and like this fucking, mind you, like there's people like white people walking around like half mask on, like leisurely about it. And this black kid comes in. This black dude, he walks in, but he has no mask at all. And like she sees him, she gets like he like takes one step her direction. Mind you, he's like mad, like they're like 3-4 registers apart.
Word.
He takes one step in her direction. She goes, like, freaks the fuck out. He's like, and then I look at her and she looks at me, and he's like, he doesn't have a mask. And I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, neither does that lady, and neither does that lady, and neither does that fucking lady. Like, yo, I just caught you red-handed, you fucking racist white lady.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, shit like, yeah. Do you have any specific stories about, like, something, like, when you got profiled and you're like, fuck that?
I mean, not that I could think of off the top of my head, but like,
Right.
I think that's one of my favorite parts about going to New Hampshire is like, just so like Jeff and Julia can see like how different we get treated when we're a group up there, and how they get treated when they go with their parents. Like,
so you saying you talk to them about that? Or?
Yeah, but they notice, like, they definitely noticed, like,
of course,
like at least the second time, maybe the first time they didn't notice or the eyes glued on us, but especially like when we get like I remember they were riffing and raving about that breakfast spot and how it was the shit, how nice they were.
Yeah,
and,
we got kicked out of that shit
right away.
Immediately.
Steven, it was an empty chair, right? It's a 4-seat table, right? The table next to us, they're not using all 4 chairs, right?
Yep.
So Steven grabs a chair.
I remember I was in the bathroom,
and brings it to the. Yo, this lady spazzes the fuck out, bro.
Yeah.
Just spazzes. Not at my fucking table. We're just looking at her like, what? Like,
you're turning away. Like, this is gonna be your biggest table today. What was it? We were like 9 deep or some shit like that.
For sure. At least
9 deep
minimum
in this diner. Would have been her biggest table that day.
For
and
sure.
She would have got tipped, and she kicked us out.
I feel like I overly tipped just so like I feel like, yo, like I can't tell you how many times I be in restaurants and like I know that waiter's like, he comes to our table and he's like, fuck. Like, I mean, like, I know that's how he feels, though. He's not, like, I know it, bro. He thinks that I'm going to give him, like, $10 on a fucking $150. Like, yo, bro, are you fucking nuts? Like, crazy? Like, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, and just because of that, like, I make sure I go above and beyond with, like, tips and shit. Like, but that shit happens, like, I don't know. I feel like that. I be feeling profiled all the time. Like, I don't know if it's me. Like, I don't know, like, sometimes, is it me? Is it just because, like, it happens to us so much that even if, like, it's not happening, we just think it is. Just off an instinct. Like, I don't know.
It's literally just so, it's, like, that's the subtle shit. Like, that's literally just, like, generations and generations of just, like, mentalities and learning shit and like it's just like everything and everything in the media is just like
I got a story.
All like
I
that.
got a story. It didn't happen to me though. It didn't happen to me, but it happened on my block. And I wasn't there, but my older brother was there, and a couple other friends from my street was there, and it happens to this kid LJ. LJ's not from he's not from Lillian Ave, but he used to come by all the time, whatever, and chill. And there was a little white girl out there. I don't know where the fuck this little white girl came. She must have been a family member of someone that lived on, like, there was like one family member. There was like one family on that block that was white. Yeah. And it was like a little girl. She must have been like 6, 7, 8. I don't fucking know, right? But I know LJ, like, there's something like high five or something. I don't know what happened, right? But she said, and I quote, "Ew, you'll give me nigger stains."
Oh my God.
That was the running joke. That was the running joke.
God.
And we just thought it was fucking hilarious. We just thought it was hilarious. Like, I mean, like, we were just like, oh my God. Like, this little white girl said, you gonna give me nigger stains? Oh,
I wonder where she heard that. I wonder where she heard that.
Now I think about it like, oh, shit.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Where's your parents at?
Yo, yeah. I wonder where she heard that. God damn, yeah, shit like, yo. God damn.
That just hit my head right now. That's funny. Yeah. That was a running joke for at least a couple summers, like, and we just thought it was funny.
Is that what I'm gonna name that this week's episode?
With the times that we're in right now, I don't know. I don't know if that's one you want that to be the headline.
Hey guys, I was joking. I'm not gonna call this episode nigga
obviously
stains.
Not. Obviously not.
To our millions of followers, I gotta say that at least once a week.
But yeah, like I said, just a bunch of profiling. I would say, like, I don't know, man. Shit, fuck, Jeremy. I don't know what to say no more. Man. Like, I wanna veer off into another conversation, but it's just like,
it's tough. You just cycle back. It's like the beginning of COVID.
It is. But this ain't the beginning of this shit.
Ain't the beginning of this shit. This shit's been going on fucking forever.
I mean,
have you heard of that documentary 13th?
No.
It's directed. It's created by Ava DuVernay. I think that's how you say her name. It's the lady who did the woman who did the Central Park 5 CP5.
Okay. Yep.
And
I couldn't watch that.
I couldn't either. I watched the first episode.
I'm not trying to sit there like, damn, dog, no, I can't even stomach that.
But that's the thing too. That's like what I was saying earlier. Like shit like that. That's not for us to watch, bro. That's for white people to watch, so they can know what the fuck is really good, like out here. Like that. White people need to watch that shit. We don't need to watch that shit.
They don't think that shit's going on though.
What? But yeah, that shit is going on though.
Not in their head. Even if they watch that shit, that's not gonna.
Yeah,
they'll brush that shit off and continue on with their day to day.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But like, that's who needs to watch it. Like that's what like what the fuck do we need to like? Why do we need to
rewatch and relive that trauma
all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like we know what happened, and shout out to her though, because that shit was like the fact that I couldn't even get through that I watched the first episode, I couldn't get through it. Like that's how powerful that shit was.
So what was 13?
That shit was crazy. 13th was about it's a documentary she made about after slavery ended, like right. In like how the prison system, just like all this shit, like how like literally just like breaking down systemic racism out here, like from beginning to end. And it's like really, I've seen bits and pieces. My boy told me to watch it as well, so I actually want I'll probably watch it sometime this week. I also encourage everybody else. I encourage you, Michael, to watch that. Because that's actually like very educational, like breaks down like, you know, it definitely articulates
what's
the shit that I've been trying to say
platform
today better.
Is it on?
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. And that, definitely, bring the sentiment of what I'm trying to say here today. Again, I'm sorry, folks. I wish I can be a little bit more present-minded for you guys today, but it is what it is. We had a good night last night.
Even if we would have came here, I mean, just so. For context, everybody. Usually we record on Sundays. We're here Monday.
Yeah,
I'm fresh out of work. I still got high vis on. Yeah. I had to dust myself off.
So
before I got in this building, I was like, I'm too dusty. I gotta fucking.
Yeah. So, but you know, the content can't stop.
But no. Like I said, my biggest thing about this podcast is like consistency. Like I need to be here every week.
Exactly.
No week,
it's routine. Yep.
I'm
gonna drop this tonight when we get home. I'm gonna edit this real quick. Boom.
Yeah, that's what I told Rosanelli. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Rosanelli. Yep. Shout out to her.
Faithful listener. She literally looked at me yesterday and was like, "You guys recorded today?" I was like, "Nah, tomorrow. It'll be up tomorrow by Tuesday. I got you for sure." She was bringing shit up about stories we told in like certain episodes of the podcast that I forgot about. And she had to remind me, and I was like. So shout out to you, Rosanelli. Word. That's what's up. What's up. I got another thing to touch on her too. Try to bring me back to her. Well, I could touch on it now because I forgot what. Hold on, before we shout it out, what was my point here? What was I going with this?
I forgot too. Oh man.
Fuck.
We're a mess here. On episode 10, we're double digits.
Time out. So it was like I said, even if we would have came here yesterday, regular day. I think this podcast would have still had the same vibe.
Yeah.
It probably would have fucked up your party after too. You probably would have got there like
probably
would have got more drunk.
Yeah. And I was because we did I was thinking about, you know, earlier this week after, you know, the last episode came out of kind of going into this episode in a similar way. We didn't write in our Google Doc. We didn't really have like an outline for anything. Mm-hmm. And then, like, as, you know, shit happened, the week progressed, is when I was like, you know what, we're going to have to talk about this. We have to talk about
I already knew this was going to be the most, like,
yeah.
This is what we need to talk about. There's nothing else. I mean, like, we can't not touch that. Like, I mean, like, we can't brush that. Like,
right.
Like I said, I'm really upset that we didn't even talk about Breonna Taylor when that happened.
I know. But, yeah. I was reading up on that, on, like, the details of what happened there, too, and it's just, like, it's... so fucked. It's like they had a warrant. They had a warrant for her boyfriend, and it was like a no-knock warrant. But it happened. It was like Texas, right? Hold on, or Kentucky. I think it was like Louisville.
You want to pick up the business phone?
Right.
That's probably Spotify with that $100 million deal. We never even talked about the $100 million deal.
The $100 million deal?
No.
What you mean?
You didn't know Joe Rogan?
Oh,
signed
yeah,
to
yeah,
Spotify,
yeah.
100 a year,
Yeah.
100 a year.
Yeah. Fucking the bag.
So-
Spotify's like low-key stealing podcasts from Apple. Like niggas are like slowly getting their shit
The thing is
exclusively
that
to Spotify.
Apple's like taking down videos depending on like kind of your stance politically now. I think.
Oh
Or, like,
yeah, they're
like,
fucking like they're
like
on
yeah,
some
they're
Mark
doing some
Zuckerberg
other shit.
some
That's why
Facebook
Joe Rogan
shit.
said, "I'm out of here." Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean,
yeah,
like,
Hell yeah, Joe Rogan came.
he said, "I'm out of here."
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't need this shit. I'm bigger than this shit.
But yeah, real quick, going back to
Louisville.
Brianna. Yeah, it was Louisville, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I was reading it somewhere that like, so they had a no knock warrant for her crib, right? But it's a stand your ground state too, I think. So it's just like you have the right to like break, like to come in and you know someone comes on your property in your house, like you can fucking you have the authority to use your weapon, and which is funny, right? Because it's just like, and they ended up, it's like, how are you gonna have a stand your ground law, but then issue like no knock warrants? Because it's just like if motherfuckers is battering my door, like and
Yeah,
not
and
coming
there's
in,
no
like, and
knock. Like,
and
how
no
do I
knock,
know?
And I just hear my door getting battered
And
in.
I have a
and
I'm in a state
yeah,
where I'm allowed to.
right.
Yeah.
So it's
For sure.
weird, and they said like obviously in the report that they wrote it was like yeah we had a no knock warrant, but we made ourselves present known before we like bashed in the door, and then shit came out later that it's like no the fuck you didn't, you fucking bashed the door in and came in hot, and it's just like yo like it's just like so fucked up.
She was shot at least 8 times.
8 times, yep, 8 times, 8 fucking
8 times.
8 times, but these motherfuckers can like you know. They're fucking SEAL Team 6 when it comes to taking down, like, the mass shooters and shit like
And
that.
not only that,
bringing them in
but when it
alive
comes
and
to the
all
white
that.
boy that
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm
fucking went
saying.
to
That's what I'm
North
saying,
Carolina
yeah.
and shot up the fucking
church?
thing.
Yep.
Yeah, peaceful.
Peaceful.
Peaceful as could be
SEAL
to
Team
get him
6.
out of
SEAL Team 6. Get him in, get him out,
get him in,
alive.
alive. Give
Alive,
him water.
right? Nah, because that's also the defense for people, too. It's just like, yo, it's like, yeah, you have all this training, but it's just like you never know. Like, you never know what's going down. Like, it's like you never actually been in, like, obviously, like, the training. And
I honestly, I hate when I hear about cops and they say shit like that.
Right,
like you never know
you
what's
never-
behind that window when I make that put. Shut
Right.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
You seen that fucking lady, that old ass lady when you pulled her over, dog. You don't want your fucking job.
yo.
Don't quit. The
Right.
fuck, that comes with the fucking territory, dog.
that's my point. Yeah,
Are
bro.
you fucking dumb?
You
never-
are, as a
you never
police
know.
officer, you are held to a higher motherfucking standard.
You never know what could be behind that. It could be a gangbanger with guns.
Right.
Motherfucker, good. Good. Take them down.
Right.
Fuck you complaining
Make
to me
them-
about, dog.
It's yeah, but yeah. So it's like it's fucking bullshit, yo. It's bullshit. And I probably and I would not agree. Like I guess I understand that sentiment in a sense. It's just like it's just
Nah,
like
fuck all
you
that.
can't train for like a life or death situation. But yeah, fuck all that. For real though, fuck all that shit. You're a fucking police officer.
You took that oath, bro.
Yeah, you took that fucking
for
oath.
life and death situations. Like, what
y'all
are you
picking,
talking about?
Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to be motherfucking Jason Bourne out here and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. Like, no.
I mean, we haven't even touched on like the shit that's happening in the riots. Like these, I seen a
Yeah.
guy with he got hit in the eye with like a rubber bullet. His shit is fucked. Like
Fucked
it
up.
might be gone. Like it might be gone. Like
fucking police cars in New York City
I don't
fucking
know.
going through mobs like
yo, I
driving
seen
through mobs. It's
I seen a
wild.
white dude in a Jeep Wrangler with an American flag out, like literally run a chick over, like
Yeah,
during the
yeah.
protest, like legit run her ass over and kept it pushing. Like
terrible, yo. It's fucking terrible.
I don't know, bro.
I've been also seeing videos.
I swear to God, there's a civil war coming. Like,
Yeah, bro,
and it's not. And
yeah.
this ain't like I'm not just saying that. Like, I keep hearing that sentiment, like, from other people. Like, why is the word civil war coming out out of nowhere? Like, I mean, I probably
Yeah.
heard that.
Bro,
I don't know. I think it's about to happen.
it's a fucking race war, bro.
Oh,
a
yeah, for
fucking
sure.
race war out here.
For
dog.
sure.
It's weird.
And you
too,
better
'cause
know
it's
what
just like-
side you on too.
Yeah,
I mean,
facts.
you better know what
You
fucking
better
side
know
you
what
on.
what fucking side you're on. And there's no in between the lines.
Nah,
you
you
know,
can't.
there's
Nah,
no
you can't.
there's no gray area here. It's
There's not.
black or white.
That's it.
No pun intended.
That's it. That's it.
No
but,
pun
But you
intended.
know what? Like even with all this, like I go back to our first episode and I said some wild shit that I really wanted to cut out of here too. Like, but
Oh yeah.
but I don't know if you remember. I'm not gonna.
Nah, you're gonna repeat it.
But I did say some wild shit, and I'm just like, well, this is why. Like I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
well,
yo.
well, this is why,
Yeah,
Mike. Like I
bro.
mean, like, what do you mean? Like you don't understand why? Like it's fucking in your face, you dumb.
Yeah,
So this is
yo.
me. This is me. Like I gotta think more before I talk, honestly. And that's another thing that I've really been trying to push in my house too, in my relationship. Like, yo, I took a big fucking portion of that too. Like, I be fucking saying some wild shit, like without even like in the heat of the moment. I'll just say some shit like, and 5 minutes later I'm sitting there like, but damn, why I say that?
Oh yeah,
why I say that?
Yo, I did.
You know you don't mean that. Why you say that?
Oh my god.
Like, you just saying shit to like, you know, that nerve.
Yeah.
Like, and you're just like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
bro,
but bro, like, if I lost my wife and my kid and my family, dog, like, I want, man, listen, like, right? but then I have the audacity to say some. I don't know how I got into this, but fuck it.
It's funny you say that though, because it just brings up a story.
We have to pay attention to what we're about to say before we say it.
Yeah, always.
And think about it.
Always
thoroughly.
take a breath, yo. Take a breath before you fucking about to say something. Before you say something.
I mean, in the podcast, especially for me, that's just tough.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say whatever's on the top of my mind, like.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't really like re-listening to this.
And I cringe at it.
It's all cringy to me.
Right.
Everything, all of this shit is cringy, and like, even like I said it before on one of the episodes. Like, as soon as my nephew said like, "Oh, I'm listening to it," I'm like, "Fuck." Like, I mean,
yeah.
Nah, that's in.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I know people are actually listening. Like, people that I know, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I can't. Like, I don't know. For the sake of this podcast, I just can't. I try to not think about that.
It's tough
as
too.
much as possible.
I try and actually ease back a little bit when I'm on the podcast, just because I feel like this is our fucking safe zone to say whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
But bro, I remember, yo, because especially it's funny you say that, because within the last probably 2 years, I've been really working on that, because yo, I said some fucking wild shit to this girl I used to work with back in New York. So I was in I worked.
Oh, you gonna share the story?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna share the story. I'm not gonna say her name, but I'm gonna share. the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just
so we can know
it was
what
just
type of
it was
asshole.
It was really disrespectful, and
yeah, okay.
I immediately regretted it. And so we're in sales.
Did
right?
you apologize?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
So
better than me.
Yeah, I was I worked in sales, and I was like the entry level sales, and it's like you work with other account executives, you get opportunities, you pass them the opportunities, blah blah blah. The way it worked is like, obviously there's different companies are different tiers in terms of accounts that you work with, and so this girl, who actually I became pretty cool with for the most part after all that shit happened. She was dating one of the account executives at the time, but she wasn't working any of his accounts, or he wasn't working any of her accounts, and she would low key on some slick shit, like pass him opportunities that he that he shouldn't be getting, that are in his tier, and and she got called out for it a couple of times, like our managers brought her in, yo, you can't do and so there's this other opportunity. Accounts are always companies that we work in terms of outreach to get these opportunities. They're always switching here and there. We always have we used to always have meetings about when all right, these are your accounts now. These are your accounts. And there was one account, I forget the company, but they just got switched over to my name. And but they were previously her accounts, and our managers came up in terms of a grace period, between you just got the account, but this person did all the outreach, so it should be this person's op or whatever. And yeah, we were having a little kind of back and forth about who's gonna work this account. And
but she did all the legwork, basically.
So the opportunity didn't happen with this particular situation.
Okay.
But we were kind of going back and forth, and we ended up the agreement was all right, fuck it, if she gets the opportunity, it's gonna be hers or whatever. But the thing is that I was working it. And I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, yeah, you can work it. I was like, yo, just make sure you pass it to the right accountants. You pass it to the right rep next time, and stop basically yo, stop giving it to the nigga you fucking.
But you didn't say that blatantly though.
No, I forget the exact words I used, to be honest. But I said it like she left and cried. She looked at me, turned mad red, left the office, started crying. It was because she
You think that was an overreaction, or I mean, because I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking you saying it just not directly, but you said just make sure you pass it to the right. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
That's
so
it.
the exact
Unless
words,
you said like don't pass it to the nigga you fucking or something like that. That was different. Like
I should have
talk to
said
me
that
clearly.
I should have
Because
said.
if it was just
no,
like
it was because it was like my tone, like the words I used themselves weren't that flagrant, but it was just like the way I looked at her and like my energy was like,
she knew what
yo,
was up.
stop being a little fucking hoe and fucking
Yeah, and play by the rules.
and play by the rules.
You fucking thought.
Yeah,
And she left crying.
and she left crying, and I was like, fuck, god damn, and I was like, yo, you're a piece of shit, Jeremy.
Jerk.
You're a fucking, and I actually like,
jerk.
and a couple hours later, like I brought her in a room,
In a conference room?
in a conference room, and I just
Yes.
like apologized because I was
Of
like, yo,
course.
that's fucked up, because I was like, yo, I have a sister, I have a mom. Oh, you know, one day I'm gonna have a wife, I might have a
Word.
daughter one day.
Word.
It's just like, yo, if some wild nigga said some disrespectful shit like that to like
yeah.
someone I
You'd
love,
be
like that,
upset.
yeah, exactly, and that's I was out of line. I was super out of line, and but shout out to her, yo. She ended up being like the homie at work, so shout out to her.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely got to work on that though. I definitely got to work on that. When it comes to all types of in life general,
Right.
I feel like I just say whatever's on the top of my head, and that's not. I gotta be more of a listener sometimes and just
Yeah.
play the background.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough. Yeah. It's even just like, I always try to remember just like, yo, actually listen to what they're saying instead of like thinking about what the fuck
To
you're going to
response
say.
to.
Yeah. You know?
For sure. Yeah, fuck it. I'll touch on it. Rosanelli, right? Shout out to her again.
And shout
She
out.
she said she looked at me. She's like, you look skinnier. And I was like, oh, for real?
He's like,
I mean,
oh,
like, and I was just, I brushed it off, but kind of like, I don't want to, kind of a dickish way. I don't know, right? But she was like, she made it a point to say,
You look
I was-
skinnier as in like you were fat once?
no, not even that. She was like, it's a compliment. Like, I mean, she looked at me like after, like I was like,
Yeah.
like kind of brushed it off. And Natalie said something, I brushed it off. Like I made a joke against Steven, and she was like,
Yeah.
it is a compliment, right? And then I sat there, I was like, yeah, I don't know how to take those. Like, I mean, I'm not good at taking compliments, bro.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck it is about me.
Right.
But like, I don't know if we touched on it before.
We did.
Even at work,
Yeah,
like when
yeah,
people
yeah.
say, "Oh, good job today, Mike," I'd be like, "The fuck out of my face," because I mean, like, I don't know, bro. I just
fuck
don't.
out
I
my
just don't.
face.
I don't know. I can't. I don't know how to take compliments, bro. I don't know how to.
Yo,
I
that's
need-
hilarious.
I know. I really like. Oh, you getting skinny? I'm like, yeah. Am I?
Yo, get the fuck out my face.
And Rosanelli knows I fuck with you. I love you to death. It's me. It's shit that I got. Like, I mean, this is all shit that internally, like, I gotta work on.
Yeah.
All these are just my traits that is just like, yo, fuck it. Like, it is what it is. Like, I can't, like.
It's a little bit of both. Bro, it takes a lot of work to be fucking present all the time. Like, in your head. Like, you know what I'm
Especially
saying?
when you're a space cadet like me.
Yeah,
I'd be
and
fucking
me
in
and
the
fucking,
clouds.
yeah, for real. Me too, man. Me too.
Let's talk about this party, though. So, how was the party? Was it lit?
Yeah, it was lit.
So, you broke all COVID-19
COVID
laws?
laws. For the most part, I think we might have. Yeah.
What time did Jesse get there? When? In the morning?
Yeah, I don't even know what time it ended. Like,
I don't know what time it ended.
Nah, cause I was actually just mad busy running around making sure like shit was good. I went to I had to like stop to Walgreens real quick with Steven, you know, the girl Steven's seeing right now. To get some candles.
I
take care of the
kind of
dog,
want to
so, like,
get
I
into
wasn't even
that,
paying
but then
attention
it's just
that.
like, nah, well, I'll save that for another.
Get into what? We can get into whatever we want.
Steven's
This is-
girl,
this is
I
our
didn't
podcast.
really get introduced to her. Kinda like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had to
yeah.
like say hi myself to her.
Yep.
I have no idea what her name is.
I don't
know
know.
the-
I'll tell you after this.
I don't know the background story here. I see jersey plates.
He said,
I see jersey plates.
Let's just say he's back and forth a lot between here and Jersey.
I want to get into it more, but then it's like, how about if she's listened ever? Like,
Oh yeah, I don't think probably not. She
Never?
or maybe who knows? Maybe now.
You think
'Cause
she would
this
ever
is like
like?
the most time I've spent with her personally. Like I like these,
See,
these
yeah,
last 2 days.
I'm not gonna get into Steven's business because that's my guy. I'm not
Right,
gonna
right.
throw it out there.
Right.
But like, yeah, I would. I was found that interesting enough that he had a girl there.
yeah. No, they've been seeing each other for a while now.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, he's just been keeping it on the low.
Word.
Yeah.
Long distance though. That's a tough one.
Yeah. That is indeed.
How
But
do you feel
he
about
makes
that?
it work. How do I feel
Could
about
you make it work?
distance? I mean, bro, I used to date. I was in Brooklyn dating someone in the Bronx. Like that's long distance enough for me. Like, nah.
That's
But
not long distance.
that's not. But it is. It's yeah. No, it's not. It's a lot of work.
How about if Shorty in Texas was like, "Yo, I want to fuck with you for real, but I'm not leaving though."
That's hold on now. Hold on now.
I'm just saying, would you try to? Would you be like? Would you be open to be like, "Fuck it, I don't know, I'm trying to make whatever."
I know, but the reason why I say hold on is because that could be an exception to the rule.
Would that be a exception to your rule?
I
I feel like you don't even know homegirl that good. Do you know her that good for you to be like?
Not anymore. No,
No, right?
no. It's definitely just like it's just a crush. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like a crush at this point now.
Word.
After what had happened. Should I tell the story?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Long story short, met this lovely young lady a few years back here.
Word.
And we had a really awesome night.
A few years back.
That was like 3 years.
More.
No, 2016, going into 2017. It was like right when I moved to New York.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a really good night.
16, 17. That's 4 years ago though,
what?
right? That's like almost.
Well, because
Almost
it was
four.
like November.
It was Christmas.
Yeah.
We exchanged Christmas gifts at my house.
Yeah. We all met on Christmas. That was a good vibe.
Holiday season.
Yeah, that was a good little holiday season.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun. We had a shout out to her if she's listening.
No way.
No.
What's the chances on that?
Chances on that? At this very moment, listening to what I'm saying at this very moment,
No.
probably very slim.
You know, very slim. You don't think there's
But like
no
in
chance
terms,
she
in terms of the podcast in general, maybe she dabbled on an episode or two. Maybe.
does the podcast does the podcast follow her?
Yes.
Does
and,
it?
And they got
And
a follow back
back?
too. And they got the follow back. So she definitely seen the clips.
She's seen
I
it.
think at least.
I mean, if she followed it back, it's on her fucking timeline, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you see the views. Did she view it?
You don't see
Oh,
you
no,
see the
you
views. You
can't.
can only see them if they like it.
If
But
they like it,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. You only got the number of views.
Yeah. But you see the likes though.
That's right. That's right.
Anyways, yeah, but we talked because after that, like that, after New Year's, we
mhm.
talked like for like over like every day, like for a little over a month, like almost like leading up into my birthday. After my birthday that year is when we kind of started to like die down.
I feel like Texas to Rhode Island is just way too far. I mean, Jersey and Rhode Island, at least they could drive to each
Right,
other.
right.
It's only a 4 or 5
Texas,
hour
no,
drive.
that would be
Texas is like,
very hard.
what are we fucking rich? We're getting flights every like what?
Yeah.
What are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
But for
But for that, he said, damn.
but for
stupid.
that,
He's stupid.
oh man, I might just make a trailer out of this, so maybe she'll see it.
He's
That's
stupid.
That's the
There you
ill
go.
shot, the
That's
40-foot
it.
jumper,
That's it.
son.
Bro,
That's the 40-foot
this is
jumper.
your podcast. If you're not gonna shoot a shot in your podcast, then what the fuck you?
Yeah,
What?
exactly, yo.
What?
Oh my god.
I wanna
From 3.
I wanna also shit on Jesse real quick. You think Jesse listens to this podcast?
No.
No,
No
shot.
no, not a shot. But
I don't
go
care. I'm
at it, 'cause
still
I'm
gonna shit
talk
on
about
him.
it.
When I pull up, yo, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Like I've been super conscious about the front of my lawn and my lawn upkeep with my neighborhood since I moved to this house.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Like any decent homeowner should be.
I had a dirt patch in the front of my joint that killed me for years, like where people were parking. I finally paved it. My grass is on point. True Green's coming. I pay a guy $60 every other week to come mow the shit down. And I probably need it more. You know what I mean? Like my shit grows fast. Grass grows fast.
Yeah.
I pull up. So Steven's party, you send out the text. What was that? 12, 1,
Like,
whatever.
yeah.
Well, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm definitely going to pull up. Whatever. I'll probably pull up around like, whatever, 6-ish. Grab some beers. I head over there. The first fucking thing I noticed when I pull up to this house. Bro, mind you, right? I'm not here to brag, but I got 4,000 square feet in my backyard. Like, I got a lot of land. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that I have to fucking maintain. Jesse got a house, right? Shout out to Jesse. That's my guy.
Shout out to Jesse.
Bro, the front of your house is, let's see, by the top of my head, probably 8 feet by 20 feet, right? Why is it a jungle?
Oh,
Why is it a jungle?
yo.
Why is the front of your house? Yo, your neighborhood is nice, bro.
Very nice.
It's nice.
Very nice.
The front of your house is a fucking jungle, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you doing?
What is he doing?
We got motorcycle money, blah, blah, blah.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you
Yeah.
can't mow the lawn.
But he can't.
You a grown man, bro.
Oh, baby.
Use a fucking firefighter. That's the definition of a quote unquote man, right?
Yeah.
mow your lawn,
Yeah.
dog. What are you doing? Where's your curb appeal at?
You know nothing about that.
Jesse, step your shit up, bro. That ain't-
Jesse, you heard?
And
You
I
heard
went
it
in
here on
there,
the podcast
and I went in there.
first,
I went in. I
motherfucker.
was in the backyard, like
Mow
like,
our lawn, bitch.
like I should like I mean, there's 4 dudes in this house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then as soon as I told you, you was like, no. We've been talking shit to Jesse
Yeah.
faithfully, so that's on him. I was like, oh, Jesse, what the fuck, bro?
You know, it's funny too. I didn't even realize how long it was until like
That's just
3 days ago
that's just
because
a
like we
jungle.
always, because I always go out through the side gate.
To the side, yeah.
And then like the only time I
Okay.
ever pass the front of the house, it's dark out. It's
Yeah.
at night.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I never see it.
yeah.
And then I saw it. I was like, yeah, it is long. And then Steven and Jamie said something like they've been fucking. Steven and Jamie have been digging it. at
Especially
him
for
about
guys that
mad
are like,
long.
they in that house always doing home improvement.
Yeah, right.
Always.
Right.
Always.
Right. Now
Like-
there's a list of things, and it's fine.
Cut your fucking grass, B.
But yeah, cut the grass,
the
bro.
fuck outta
There's
here,
a lot
bro.
of stuff, but listen, we can deal with the other
He
shit.
don't even need like
Cut the grass,
Like
bro.
me, like I'm in a predicament where I need like a motor powered lawnmower. Like I need it. I fuck around need a ride along. Like I mean, I need it. Like that's not bro. You could easily go buy a $50 like little push joint
Right.
for that yard
Right.
and just rake
I
it.
think Steven got weed whackers in the garage.
A weed whacker.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole shit, just
Yep.
whack it and rake it,
Yep.
and it'll take you an hour.
Tops.
So, if you listening, Jesse, that's how I feel. I love
I'll
you,
make
though.
him listen.
I love
I'll
you,
make
though.
him listen.
I love you though.
We love you, buddy. But yeah, bro.
I'll tell you
that
one
lawn
thing.
is,
I feel like I'm the only one that hasn't went to their house and got a plate of food yet. Straight up. Everyone be
bro,
on
I'm
the
a chef
timeline
now
talking
too,
about.
bro. I've been learning how to cook.
Sound good.
I made a locrio de chorizo the other day. Fire. Jesse told me how to make a chicken Alfredo. Came out fire. What else did I make? I made some moro and some drumsticks the other day with a salad. It's like my mom's recipe. Fire.
Who's
Yeah, I got hands.
backing these fire quotes though?
Oh.
You can't tell me they're fire. I gotta hear from the next
Oh no!
person.
Listen, I'm 100% unbiased when it comes to judging my food. I made
Word.
pasta 2 days ago and that shit was trash. I fucked
Trash.
it up because I didn't have any celery. I couldn't. I made it with like ground turkey, like a meat sauce with ground turkey, but the fucking pasta like I seasoned it a bunch, but it just still tasted like too much like turkey. And my mom did say she was like try and put like 2 celery sticks when you put in it when you're making it or like cooking it, the sauce, so it takes that flavor out. So it was kind of whack, but the locrio was fire. The first one I made was a little too salty, but I got that shit down. Moro banging. Stop playing with me. But Jesse got the hands.
Yeah. I feel like
Jesse
I
got
said,
the
I'm
hands.
the only one that haven't went in there and got a plate of food
Yeah,
yet.
you gotta come through.
That's on my bucket list for the summer. That probably won't happen, but fuck it, it's on my list.
Nigga, come through this week. He'll probably cook something this
Yeah,
week.
nah, it sound good. It sound good. Like just I love especially love my friends that are hitting me up at midnight on Saturday. Like, yo, bro. I pick up the phone like, yo, what the fuck are you calling me for at midnight? He's like, yo, old man, why you sleeping right now? Where the fuck you want me to be at right now, bro?
For real,
What you want me to do right now?
At 12
Well,
midnight?
at midnight you gonna call? What you calling me for? You bored? Go to bed. So you know what I did? So he was calling. It was my man's right. He was calling me Saturday night midnight because I lost a bet to him. It was a fight, and I picked the wrong fighter. He picked the other one. I lost the bet. Right. So he was calling me just to talk shit. You know what I mean? So I picked up. He was talking shit. I talked shit back. I hung up. I was like, está bien. Because he was talking about I want my money tomorrow. Blah blah. Está bien. Está bien. I wake up at 6:30 in the morning, like just cause, right? It's my eternal alarm clock. Bing! I wake up at 6:30.
Yep.
I text him, wake your punk ass up. You heard?
Yeah.
I'm on the way. Went to his house. It was like 7:15. Dog. He got. No. You want to be calling me at 12, right? No. Wake
yeah.
up. I got your money right here. You want to smoke?
Shit.
Yo, you just woke up just to come over here? Nah, son. I'm up every day at this time, dog. Getting shit done. By the time you wake up your little pretty eyes in the morning, I done got shit. I'm already fucking
You think he listens to
3
this
steps ahead of the
podcast?
game. Nah, no shot.
No shot?
Nah.
But if he is listening, you want to notice now.
Wake your dumb ass
Wake
up.
your ass up.
Dumb ass up. And don't fucking call my phone past 10 o'clock, dog. What? You stupid?
You heard nobody call Michael's
Nobody.
phone past 10. Matter of fact, past 8 o'clock.
Don't fucking call me, dog. I can't stand that shit. People don't have no idea, dog. Don't fucking call my phone past 8
past-
o'clock.
yeah.
Fuck it, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, there it is.
Don't fucking call me, dog. We don't have nothing to talk about.
At all.
Nothing. It's not that important, dog. And if it is, you can call Kayla. You got her number too. Don't fucking call me.
Oh,
sleep.
shit. Yeah, yo.
People look at me crazy, dog. I really wish, like, the people that look at me dumb because I'm asleep or early, like, one day. Just come with me one day.
Yeah, bro.
3:30 in the morning, crack of dawn. Let's wake up. Let's bust ass. Come on for the back. Come on. I bet you you're not gonna wake up the next day. You're not gonna wake up the next day.
Not a shot.
You know what's another thing that I really, really, really am big on, bro? It's fucking hold on. I got the quote here. I'm gonna have to look it up because if I don't,
Dale.
Something is the presence of kings. Punctuality is the presence of kings. Okay?
You heard?
Punctuality. Punctuality
Uh-huh.
is the present of kings. Okay?
You know nothing about that.
You fucking heard?
Like,
Punctuality is the presence of kings.
yo, if you don't honor punctuality, then like, what do you like? You don't even like. I don't know,
Bro, I cannot fucking agree with you more, bro.
I can't stand that shit.
I can't stand people that disrespect other people's time.
It's like,
I hate that shit. And it's not like okay, like shit happens sometimes. People are late sometimes. Whatever.
no.
What do you mean?
Consistently.
But yeah,
When they're
consistently.
consistently.
A habitual motherfucking time disrespect. Yo.
Especially with my job, bro.
Yo.
Like for like just to account for traffic, right? In Boston, I gotta leave early because you never know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And there ain't no excuse at my job for being early.
Yeah.
Yo, if you're not there, don't show up.
Yeah.
Don't show up. You not here fucking. I'm not forget about 6. 6 we already opening shit. We I mean, you better be on site at least. Yo, bro, I can't even explain to you. If I'm not at my job 45 minutes before, I feel anxious.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah. Bro, I don't think we've ever agreed more on a topic ever in our lives.
punctuality is
Punctuality.
the present of kings, bro.
You fucking heard?
So if
And
you
to everyone listening, bro, please respect people's time, bro.
That's the
Niggas got
worst.
shit to do.
it's the worst.
Don't tell me we doing shit, boom,
Yes.
and it's boom, and we haven't even fucking boomed.
So
you know what I'm saying?
we'll get into it. Let's have a moment of honesty.
Yeah.
You hit me up yesterday, right? And you was
Okay.
like the podcast, the studio. In my mind, I was like, yo, Jeremy better not be fucking taking his fucking time off because of a fucking party.
No,
Cause then,
hell no.
Because that would be disrespecting a fucking man's time, and I hope we're not doing that. But I like that.
Not a
That
shot,
slipped
bro.
in my mind though.
That did
I won't
that?
lie.
That's
Yeah, of
cool.
course it
It's
did.
fine.
I'm like, yo, he just sent out a group text about a party. Now 15 minutes later, I'm hopping out the shower. You know what I mean? And now
Yeah,
this shit.
yup.
I'm like,
Uh-huh.
this better not be. It's better. Because that's the type of shit that
Nah,
made me
bro.
be like, man, I'm all set.
I was telling you, I
I'm
was
all
like,
set.
I had prepped my day to come into the studio yesterday, and then my dad called. I called my dad in the morning, and he was like, I was like, yo, the studio's good, right? He was like, yeah. He's like, unless the dude. The thing is, the dude who does the Sunday afternoon shows uses the other studios, but when he calls out, the replacement guy uses this one, so we can't use it. Dude called out last minute. My dad, I called him. He said he was good, and then he called me.
He said,
Like
"We're
a
not
couple
good."
hours later, he was like, yo, homeboy just called out. I'm going to try and figure something out. I'll let you know in an hour. And then like 45 minutes went by, and I texted you. I was like, yo, could you do tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, fuck it. We'll just do it tomorrow then. But yeah, bro.
Punctuality.
Punctuality.
Presence of kings.
Yes, please.
I want all listeners to heed our words.
Yes.
There's nothing more disrespectful than wasting another person's time. Nothing.
Now this brings me to another point, because you had thought that I possibly, faked it for the party yesterday.
Yes.
Now, remember when you helped me move out of New York with Steven?
Yes.
How did you feel about that day? Honestly,
All right, let's get
into
All right,
it.
fuck it. All right. So we go. So it's me and Steven, right? We
Yep.
show up there,
Yep.
right? First, what made me mad is that you had the Sequoia there the whole time. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea. That blind side. So when you pulled the Sequoia up, right? Like, I'm just like, oh shit. He had a truck here this whole time, and he didn't put nothing in it.
Okay.
That's bothersome. One.
Okay.
Right. So whatever. I mean, I think Steven was more mad. You could tell he was more mad than I was. I was in there. Shit happens at my job all the time. We're like, we're here to
Right.
do a job. Let's get it done. Like, I
Right.
mean, like, whatever. Let's
Right.
get it done. There was another point in the day that was I really, really, really got tight at you. your battery died on the car, right?
Mhm.
The battery died on the car, and I felt like you got frantic, like you didn't handle that situation well to me. Like I mean,
didn't.
at
Not-
all.
not
At that
moment,
point,
no.
like you was like, I don't know if it was
At that
'cause
point though, I was hot as fuck about me. Steven had me boiling, and then that shit happened.
I so I was just like again, like to me, especially like because everything just is what it is. Like I'm always gonna refer back to my job. Mistakes happen all the time, right?
Right.
Emergencies happen. Like look, I could be in a box, right? 20-foot deep hole, right?
Mm-hmm.
There could be a fucking water main and high pressure joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any mistake, right, that we make and that fucking line goes, whoever's in that box is dead.
Mhm.
Dead, right? You can't get out of there in time before that water's gone. You're dead, right? So when mistakes happen, you see who somebody is on their reactions, on how they react to things.
Oof.
You know what I mean? You do. Because it's like you see the people that'll be like super frantic and fucking start screaming. There's also guys that you see, boom, they sit back, assess the situation, and then they go and do what they can. I mean,
Yeah.
do what they can. But I've seen it so much that it's just like, it's like instinctual to me to see how is he going to react to this. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
how is he going to react to this situation? I mean, I'm not perfect neither. I'm not going to sit here and fucking, I blow my wig all the fucking time. But that's a character flaw, though. I mean,
Mhm.
that we have to, like, know in ourselves, like, yo,
That goes back to being more present. When we were talking
More
about
present.
earlier, and like taking a breath
Let-
in like in certain
I-
situations.
perfect
Keep
situation
going,
that
keep going.
happened, like I want to say like 2 months ago, right? I'm
Yeah.
outside. I'm on Gallatin Ave. I'm outside my boy's house. Spanish lady was across the street, bugging out. Déjame ver adentro, no la que puerta. I'm like, yo, chill. I run over there, right? Because she's talking in Spanish. No one's understanding her.
Yeah.
So I run over. Chill, calm down. In Spanish. Calm down. Here's my phone. Unlock the phone, right? She's so like panicked that she can't dial the number, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's just screaming. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like, and after 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes, I said, I can't help this lady. I'm gonna have to figure this out on my own. We start because it's the first floor. Me and my boys start checking all the windows. Boom, we found one. I climb through the window. I go open the door. By the time I open the door, she's fucking down the street, still wilding out. You know what I mean? And I'm just sitting here. You see, high pressure situations
Yeah.
crack people so fucking fast.
Yeah.
They don't even high. I mean, and it's not even that high pressure of a situation.
Yeah.
You lock the door behind you. That shit happens. Like,
Yeah.
check the windows.
Yep.
Check the doors. You
Yep.
sure? Like, people are just so quick to be like, in just a fucking frantic mode. Like, I don't know. Like I said,
No, I feel that, bro. I feel that, and that's but I need to tell my side of that story though.
Tell it.
For the moving,
tell it.
there was a big misunderstanding and miscommunication there in terms of what the plans actually were and what you guys thought they were. Cause me and Steven had an argument about this like a couple months ago, which is why I brought it up just now. Cause he mentioned your name too. But I also picked up off the vibe. So literally, I don't know how many times I spoke with Steven that week about the plans to move and how many different ways I broke it down to him. I'm pretty sure I told you what the plan was too. I told you that I drove up by myself a couple days early to pack stuff. So the plan was, I'm gonna go Thursday by myself in the Sequoia. I have to pack my room and get shit ready.
Yeah.
I was there by myself. The reason why I couldn't load shit into the truck because I was there by myself in a four story building off of Dykeman in the middle of the night, and I'm not gonna be running 4 flights with my car door open.
What time did
all
we
that
get
shit.
there? What time did me and Steven get there though?
Y'all got there. I don't know, like 12 or 1, like you said.
So in between whatever in the morning and 1 in the afternoon,
I was still finishing packing shit out. But that's the thing though. Let me finish
Go
the
ahead,
story
go
because
ahead.
like I said that I was like, basically what you guys are here to do is exactly what we did. You guys
Yeah.
are here to just help me bring this shit to the car. Because the reason
Cars.
why I went early is because I had to take apart my bed, I had to take apart the couch, I had to pack all my clothes, all my shit. That's why I came early. Boom! I said exactly like, you guys get here, we can bang this out in an hour or two. And that's exactly about as long as it took. And then it ended up taking longer because my battery died. The reason why I handled that situation so poorly is because the whole time I'm trying to keep my patience. Steven's over here. I appreciate you because I could tell you were in a bad mood. But you said, fuck it, we're here.
There's another dilemma to this story that I feel like you or Steven didn't really pick up on either. Like, we in front of a New York block, right? And I know you said something about homie that had the dog or whatever, but there's a dude that had a dog.
Yep.
And he had his mans with him.
Uh-huh.
And there's another dude in the corner, right?
Uh-huh.
And they all know each other because I've already seen them conversate.
Yep.
And I've heard them plenty of times say, who are these niggas? So we're lollygagging, right?
Oh, yeah.
In my mind, we're lollygagging in the middle of someone's block,
Uh-huh.
right? They don't know who the fuck we are. Homie's been saying that, bro. You like I'm like, this is not an ideal situation right now. Like, I mean,
It's not, but that's, to be honest, I didn't pick up on that vibe because I see that guy every day walking his dog. Every fucking day.
I don't trust his soul, bro. And I always like have to look at my surroundings.
I mean, I never talked to him or anything like that, but like I walk by him, I see him in the building every day. Like,
them niggas is looking at us funny, bro. Period. And we had running cars out, double parked. You know what I mean? All day. It took us all day too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we got out of there fast. I was just like, this situation. And then the battery died. After we got everything loaded by the skin of our teeth.
yep.
The skin of our, and we threw shit out.
We threw some stuff out, yeah.
Yeah, throw some shit
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I think that whole thing was just a big misunderstanding, miscommunication, because it took as long. The way I had broken down to Steven like multiple times that week is exactly what happened, minus the motherfucking car battery. And yeah, and I think because I feel like just because you were like with you was last minute, like, oh fuck it, I'll help you because I'm not working tomorrow. So you probably, and I don't know what Steven had told you. I'm pretty sure I told you what I had told Steven really quick. But
I went.
yeah.
I'll tell you this. I went because I fuck with you. I
Yeah, I
my
appreciate it.
My nigga needs some help. It's not because I didn't have nothing to do, nothing because I'm bored. You think I want to?
Well, no. But I'm saying because you said you were gonna come, we were supposed to do it a day earlier, and then Steven got a call back, and since because we pushed it a day, you were able to do it. That's what happened. Yeah.
Okay. Is that what happened? I don't even remember.
That is what happened.
I don't even remember.
Because, like you said, bro, punctuality is the presence of king.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's
Present of kings.
Present of kings.
Yeah.
And that's why I literally like planned this out. Like I asked Steven a week in advance. I asked James a week in advance. I asked mad people a week in advance. The only one that committed was Steven. And Henry was gonna help me too, but then it got pushed back, and so you ended up helping, which again I appreciate. But it shit went down exactly the way I told Steven. Like it took exactly as long as I thought it would. But yeah, I don't want y'all to. I just don't want you to think that I was disrespecting your time, brother, because punctuality is the presence of kings.
I just felt like to me, right? To me,
like I purposely misrepresented the situation. Like I didn't do that. Like Steven thought I was doing that. That's why me and him got into it. He thought I purposely like misrepresented the situation so that you can help me and shit like that. Because like he was like in his mind, he was like, we're in and out like in 2 minutes, and I'm just like, no, bro. Like I need you guys to help me bring all this stuff down.
Yeah. I think we definitely underestimated what we were doing. I mean, at the end of the day, like I figured it's just one New York room. Like
yeah,
what could it?
Yeah, but it's
in hindsight's 2020 though.
Always
hindsight's 2020.
And on that note, I think we're gonna wrap up here. I don't know if you have shout outs. We did our shout outs. I don't have good news this week.
Ain't
either.
no fucking good
There
news.
is no fucking good news this week. Yeah, the fucking our country's like fucking burning right now. Our country's on fire. Motherfuckers has still been pulling the same shit for the last fucking 400 years or so, and it's still it's still alive, and it's still fucking subtle and as scary as ever. Actually, less subtle because of Trump.
It's less subtle. It's real less subtle. We got social media now. We got cameras attached to our bodies. Like
but it's just like people think just because motherfuckers, there's no segregated bathrooms more that racist is over and that we had a black president. It's like, nah, bro, this shit is fucking more complicated than ever and more messy than ever and louder than it has been in a long time. But yeah, on that note. Tune in next week, you fucking dirtbags, because we have a special episode for you.
Word.
All right,
Holla.
peace.